Mechanical engineering, they can study so many inventions. My advice is first they have to see their interest, because interest only the fuel to do anything. I created some of the apps. I need the many other skills, not only mechanical engineering, for the product development, starting from the design to the commercialization into the market.
So there is a need of mechanical engineers. So and they will be equipped with software technology. So they will be getting a boost.
All engineering has to work together.
वेलकम टू द 6th एपिसोड ऑफ प्रोफेसर्स इंटरव्यू सीरीज, एक ऐसी सीरीज जहां पे मैं अपने कॉलेज के NIT जलंधर के प्रोफेसर्स का इंटरव्यू कर रहा हूं इंजीनियरिंग ब्रांचेस के बारे में और जानने के लिए। जो इंफॉर्मेशन गैप है कि एक पर्टिकुलर इंजीनियरिंग ब्रांच में आखिर क्या होता है, क्या स्कोप है, उसको फिल करने के लिए एक इनिशिएटिव रन करा है। और उसी में आज 6th एपिसोड में वी आर हैविंग विद अस डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास सर, प्रोफेसर मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट NIT जलंधर। इस वीडियो के बाद आपको मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग से रिलेटेड ऑलमोस्ट सारे डाउट्स एक हद तक क्लियर हो जाएंगे। मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग क्या होती है, क्या उसके बाद का स्कोप है, क्या फ्यूचर है, क्या करियर पाथ्स है, हर चीज क्लियर हो जाएगी। सो लेट्स डायरेक्टली जंप इनटू द इंटरव्यू। वी हैव श्रीनिवास सर विद अस, फैकल्टी ऑफ मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग। First of all, thank you sir for accepting the invitation. Sir, if you can tell more about yourself.
Okay, thank you for this. And I'm Srinivas. I'm working as a professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering at B.R. Ambedkar National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, Punjab. Coming to my background, educational qualifications, I did my doctorate in JEE University, Hyderabad, and later postdoctorate in Ontario Tech University, Canada. Before coming to teaching, I worked in 4 years in the industry, manufacturing industry, especially the machine tools, as a quality control supervisor and production. This is my both teaching as well as industrial experience.
So what is mechanical engineering in layman terms?
Yeah, mechanical mainly focus on the design of the systems, like make in India. To make in India, we need the skills of the manufacturing. Yeah. So mechanical engineering not only making or the manufacturing, the design, development and manufacturing, including testing. So including testing, all these steps the mechanical engineering is getting as a skills to develop especially the product development for the latest technologies and improvements.
Okay, and sir, like a student who is giving JEE, it's not a compulsion for him that he should be good in electrostatics to clear JEE. But if a student who is weak in electrostatics chooses a branch in which there is a lot of electrostatics to study, so it will be very challenging for him. So likewise, what are the subjects in mechanical engineering that a student studies over the duration of 4 years?
Okay, basically the subjects, that's courses in mechanical engineering, can be grouped into 3 categories. The first one is design, the machine design, that's we are calling as machine design. And second is the thermal engineering group, and third is the manufacturing. Apart from this machine design, thermal engineering and production, that's manufacturing including the production, the students also learning the entrepreneurship including this management courses. So this the first one, that's machine design, that involves the strength of material, statics, dynamics. It's very interesting, the steps actually. At the beginning, any engineer, first of all, he has to design, that's a plan the work and then execute the plan. So design plays a major role in any product development. Nearly I can say 80% of the technical tasks involves in the design. The remaining 20% is the making of the manufacturing. If the design is good, obviously the manufacturing also easily we can get that successfully, we can get that manufacturing of that product. So the design, after the design, the mission, let us say the next is thermal engineering. Thermal engineering involves the basics of the thermodynamics and concepts of heat transfer and power plant engineering, automobile engineering, and some of the refrigeration and air conditioning and power generation, like thermal power generation, latest trends, and many such things are subject courses are there in the thermal engineering. And manufacturing, that includes the welding, the machine tools, workshops technology, and latest systems like 3D printing, metal 3D printing, it involves that one. So finally, the overall courses that's mechanical engineering equips the students to design the product and to make the product and to test the product to suit the industrial needs as well as the societal needs.
Sir, there is a perception in society that no one wants to willingly choose core branch. Everyone wants to go in CSIT because they say कि पैसा तो सिर्फ CSIT में है, core branches में कुछ होगा नहीं. What is your take on this thought process?
Okay, it's a right question actually for the current scenario. As per my observation, I'm doing some of the projects here, funding projects. I need the many other skills, not only mechanical engineering, for the product development, starting from the design to the commercialization into the market. All engineering has to work together. That means an electrical engineer is required to give the power, LCD and motors like generators and fans, etc. And also electronics is required. Nowadays, most of the systems are automated, remote control systems, and so obviously electronic in hardware is also is required. Of course, the basic structure is the mechanical component, that's a design, and the system is the mechanical component. And now to work with IoT and latest trends like operating systems and software is also plays an important role to execute any robotics and automation of these systems. So in my opinion, all engineers are equally important. We can't say one is more and one is less like that. Everyone is equally contributing to make the society uplift that living standards.
So did you choose mechanical engineering willingly out of interest, or did you got mechanical engineering?
Actually, basically I have the interest on the design, that's drafting and the design. I started my first education with the Polytechnic diploma courses in the mechanical engineering. In that I also learned the drafting, the draftsman mechanical and drafting and basic design concepts. So after that BTech mechanical engineering, obviously we had to continue from the diploma to the BTech, that's mechanical engineering. So my journey started with the diploma. I didn't came from the +2 background.
Sir, as you have been teaching for so many years, what is your general observation about these students?
Yeah, students, those who are having the hold on mathematics, physics and chemistry, they are doing excellent. So my observation is they especially for mechanical engineering, it needs the mathematical skills and analytical and logical thinking also it is required. That's why I recommend strong hold on the mathematics, especially the physics, because mechanical engineering is building the concepts of the physics science. So definitely it creates a lot of interest and fun, because mechanical engineering, they can study so many inventions, starting from ancient inventions to latest outcomes and inventions. So definitely students feel they can enjoy the learning in mechanical engineering.
Sir, how has been your overall experience till now in mechanical engineering?
My experience, yes, because I got the taste of industry, 4 years of industrial experience and more than 25 years of teaching experience. And especially in the industry, I learned the discipline, especially not only the industry company. In my personal life also, I habituated that value of honesty and discipline, time management especially. And then after switching to the teaching, this is also another taste actually speaking. In the teaching, we have not only teaching and research activities and administration, and so this is really the versatile job in mechanical engineering. Now I'm also developing some new courses in mechanical engineering like the MATLAB and systems development and app design and graphic user interface, so that students can feel like they can develop the coding. Those who are interested in the coding, they can also switch to the coding to develop the core software in mechanical engineering.
Sir, you have developed a certain software for teacher-student learning. Can you tell about that?
Yeah, that's the part of the teaching learning process. As per my interest, I created some of the apps and one course also, curriculum also I developed. Coming semester I'm handling that course. The students can feel like a practical course, even though most of the courses are let us say in the theoretical course we are adding some virtual laboratory exercises. the students can do the exercise and the problem definition and modeling, and they can simulate the problem, and they can also analyze the problem by means of these apps. So for example, if a student is solving one numerical problem for let us say on thermodynamics, he can enter the data, the classroom data, and he can get the answer in the app itself. But before execution of that app, first he has to install the app in the system. After that, he can enter and he can practice whether that answer is correct or not. What are the practice he is doing on the note work, and can cross check with the app. So that he can feel like a fun, like learning like a game. You can learn like with the like a game playing.
And sir, this app is accessible to everyone, na? Like those who are not in NIT, those who will be watching this video, they can also access.
Yes, this is a app is a website enabled. So that link, those who are having that link, they can download that app and they can install. Let us say one course is there. I also developed these apps for the engineering graphics without installing the CAD CAM. That's a CAD designed, and they can just download these apps, and they can practice the projections of the points, lines, planes, and solids, including orthographic projections and isometric projections.
Sir, you give link to us, we will add the link.
Sure. Already the mechanical engineers have that link, and it is shared to the string, because that's animations. Also, they can learn with the animations. Definitely, I will share to all the students groups.
And now, sir, what is scope of mechanical engineering?
Yeah, mechanical has a versatile. Actually, mechanical engineering is the mother of engineering. So they have the more broad and versatile fields here. Some fields in the mechanical engineering, some of the fields I'm listing here. They are the manufacturing, of course, manufacturing, make in India. It is required, and robotics and automations and power plant engineering, refrigeration and air conditioning, aeronautical engineering, space research like ISRO, and some laboratories, scientific laboratories, CSIR, and DRDO, and consultancy also one of the profession they can choose. And basically, after finishing the 4 years of this BTech mechanical engineering, they have 5 options as per my knowledge. The first one is a startup. Those who are interested to start their own business based on that idea what they developed earlier, and they can get some small experience before entering into the startup, and that is one of the beautiful options I saw here in NIT Jalandhar. Many students are interested to start their own startup. And second option is the jobs. Of course, most of the students will choose a job because that's at the beginning they want some of the experience, job experience. So definitely that experience will help you a lot for further steps like maybe startup or any other professional growth. And next option is higher educations. For higher education, either they can go through this GATE exam for this IITs, etc., or they can write GRE and TOEFL for the MS in the abroad foreign universities. And the fifth option is a MBA. For mechanical engineers, that's MBA is a really good option. That's combination is really good options. That's mechanical with MBA. Really, they can do the wonders in especially for the industry, production, industrial engineering and production.
So, what are recent advancements in mechanical engineering?
Mechanical engineering, we are adding new courses because central government is also adding this new latest technologies and syllabus curriculum development through the NEP, National Education Policy. So that NEP is giving the more flexibility to the students to select their own subjects according to their interest, and it also gives a flexibility to choose interdisciplinary sub courses and other departments also they can study. If the student is interested more on coding or the software, he can also study those things, open electives through the open electives, etc. Coming to mechanical engineering, the latest courses like Industry 4.0, Mechatronics, Drone Technology, and automation, and nanotechnology, and power plant engineering, latest power plants like power generation systems and Megatron, many such courses we are adding, and including softwares like IoT and artificial intelligence, machine learning, app design, and graphic user interface. Many such courses we added.
Sir, as there is rise in technologies, everyone is moving towards software, but there is also need of core engineer like mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer equipped with software is a very good fit for the society. So what recommendation would you give to a student that they can be a mechanical engineer, but equipped with software they can do wonders?
Yeah, definitely. The students not only the learning knowledge learning, they should be able to apply the knowledge to develop the technology. So they have to able to create the technology ideas. So for that, what they have to do, not only theoretical courses, and they have to focus more on the practical knowledge. It's a skill based learning they have to do. That's why we are adding the research one is the research component in the curriculum, and second is the project component. So in the classroom, of course, they are studying the tutorial and the classroom numericals they are solving, and the lectures they are listening. Apart from that, they can also do some of the experiments in the laboratory, both in the research level as well as the practical level. So apart from this one, the skill based learning in the curriculum itself we included. The students can do some of the exercise to develop the software according to the syllabus. Let us say in the power plant engineering. In the power plant engineering, they can do their own apps to demonstrate the model, mathematical model, and to simulate the power plant, and to analyze the power plant. Such type of training we are giving to the various levels of the courses. So definitely this type of practice at the BTech itself, definitely they will fulfill the needs and the expectations of the industry, and they are more useful to the society to uplift the standards and living standards of the society. Definitely this type of training we are giving to the students.
Sir, as Make in India is on rise, so there is a need of mechanical engineers. So, and they will be equipped with software technology, so they will be getting a boost.
Yeah, because people are interested everywhere. That means not only mechanical engineering, they want to learn more courses in data science and structures, and especially for the software, learning new softwares. Like we are also adding the MATLAB compulsory to the mechanical engineers for this first year itself, and some new courses also we included, software based courses we included. Definitely this type of integration, that's mechanical with the software and the latest digital learning, definitely it is useful to the students.
And so now coming to placement part, what is the placement scenario in mechanical engineering?
Right from my beginning at NIT Jalandhar, after joining, every year I am watching the placements in mechanical engineering. Yeah, they are getting good placements, most nearly 100% placements they are getting for every year. So they are getting core jobs. Majority of the jobs are core jobs, mechanical engineers.
Sir, but there is a perception na ki in core jobs you get less pay, but in software you get high pay.
Definitely.
So how to deal with that?
Yeah, I can't say it's bad to. At the same time, it's not too high compared to this software package. But at the beginning, the package is not the important, because the student has to feel that is opportunity to learn. Because once they are getting the opportunity, they can acquire the industrial skills, and they have to do some specializations in mechanical engineering. I recommend, this maybe my suggestions my side, so that it is easy to get the hike in their professions once they specialize in particular activity like robotics. And definitely they will get the hike, and that may be much better than that what they got the earlier package.
Once they are equipped with experience, their growth rate will be high.
Yes, they should not see that initial package. That's my personal opinion. Okay.
And sir, there is a student after 12th who is confused, who don't know what to do now. What advice or suggestion would you give to him?
My advice is, first they have to see their interest, because interest only is the fuel to do anything. Let us say I am doing some apps and other teaching learning tools, development, digital, etc. That's based on interest only. If I don't have any interest of why I have to do this coding and why I have to develop that. That means first of all, everyone that's a student, he has to pay the interest. If he's interested in the hardware, if he's interested in the system development or the design, accordingly you can switch to that discipline program. Yeah.
And so which type of students should choose mechanical engineering?
System development, especially those who are having the design and the system development, and also, as I mentioned, the skills also, the mathematical skills also, science interest is required.
Okay, in mechanical engineering, science interest is required. Physics mainly.
Yes.
Okay, and now, sir, a student who has chosen mechanical engineering, now he will be joining in first year. What advice or suggestion or recommendation you give to him that do this, you will excel in mechanical engineering?
In the first year itself.
Yeah.
First year mostly the courses are very general, like physics, maths, physics and chemistry. One or two courses only related to the mechanical engineering. So after finishing the first year, the second year onwards, slowly they are entering into the core subjects. And the core subjects, they have the options, like the third year onwards they have the options of choosing the electives. So let us say if he is interested in the design side, he can study more on the design side. If he is interested on the energy, he can study opt more on the energy side, solar energy and wind, etc. So that's according to the because mechanical, as I mentioned, it's a versatile, it's a very broad area: nanotechnology, energy and power plant engineering, automobile engineering, aeronautical engineering. Accordingly, proportionately, they are getting the opportunities also. They very versatile fields they have. So that's why, based on their interest, they can choose the electives in mechanical engineering itself. After joining the mechanical engineering itself, they have the flexibility to select the fields like automobile engineering or refrigeration and air conditioning, automations, robotics. Such flexibility is there as per NEP.
And sir, mechanical engineer can go in ISRO and DRDO?
Yeah, obviously, that's a scientist, those who are interested in the research. Now you can see the ISRO, the mechanical engineering also, many scientists they are working in mechanical. My classmates also working in DRDO as a scientist, and CSAR, DRDO, many such. That is also one of the options. Those who are good in research skills, interested in the research skills, that is a good research laboratory, that is a good options.
Sir, majorly students don't know how to go in ISRO and DRDO. Like, they have entered in mechanical engineering. So what should they do to reach this?
They have to do the specializations. That's why after the BTech, to suit that ISRO and DRDO, they have to do certain specializations. Then only they can get easily they can get that opportunity for the research level. The BTech level may not be sufficient to do the research as a profession. So definitely they have to complete the specializations.
So sir, how you sum up mechanical engineering at last?
Finally, the mechanical engineers I mentioned this, gives the scope and opportunity to create the ideas. So once they are able to create the ideas, then mechanical engineering is giving how to develop that idea, because idea is mostly in the mind only.
Yeah.
There is no shape. For the idea. It's like imaginations, like a dream. But students don't know how to convert the dream into, that's like a fiction, I can say, how to convert the dream into the reality. That's like a physics. So definitely this training will help him to convert that dream or idea into the reality or the technology, the new and advanced technology.
Thank you, sir. I hope students will benefit from this session. They will know much more about mechanical engineering now.
Thank you for this opportunity.
I was amazed to see a professor taking initiative to develop a software. For whom? For students. मतलब बच्चों के लिए सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलप कर रहे हैं जिससे कि टीचर और स्टूडेंट की लर्निंग प्रोसेस थोड़ा अच्छा हो पाए. बच्चों को गेम्स में मजा आता है तो गेम टाइप का सॉफ्टवेयर बना दिया कि गेमिंग भी लग रहा है, साथ में लर्निंग भी हो रही है. इस पूरे सॉफ्टवेयर की जो सर ने बनाया है, पूरा एक्सप्लेन करके सर की एक वीडियो है. उस वीडियो का लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया है. सर के चैनल का भी लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया है. यह है कि ये सॉफ्टवेयर अभी अंडर डेवलपमेंट में है. आफ्टर 1 और 2 मंथ्स ये एक्सेसिबल है हर किसी के लिए. कोई भी जो भी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ रहा है और प्रैक्टिस करना चाहता है प्रॉब्लम्स को और अपने तरीके से मॉडिफाई कस्टमाइज करके लर्निंग करना चाहता है किसी भी प्रॉब्लम की, इस सॉफ्टवेयर में उस पर्टिकुलर डाटा फीड करना रहेगा और उसके बाद वो कस्टमाइजेशन लर्निंग कर सकता है. इस पूरे की जो प्रोसेस है पूरा कैसे करना है, वीडियो लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दिया है और सर के चैनल का लिंक भी मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में अटैच कर दिया है। काफ़ी अच्छा लगा मेरे को ये देख के कि एक प्रोफेसर इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हैं कि बच्चों को कैसे अच्छे से कोई चीज़ सिखाई जा सकती है। बाकी आप बताना, और मैंने लिंक दे दिया है। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में।